People know Orlando for this, but after this video, they're gonna know it for this. My name's Cori. I'm a surfer from California, and I've always been drawn to water. So you're probably wondering, what brings me to Orlando? Beneath me in this entire city is the Florida Aquifer, a labyrinth of limestone holding billions of gallons of water, essentially a freshwater ocean. Orlando isn't just near the water, it's on top of it and surrounded by it. So for this trip, I'm challenging myself to see how many different ways I can experience Orlando's hidden ocean on a single trip. The city falls away after a short drive south, and the Florida of 1,000 years ago takes over. Boggy Creek and Lake Toho are where the waterways break open into sprawling wetlands. I'm gonna meet up with Captain John, and he's gonna take us out on a fan boat, and hopefully we'll see some alligators. So fan boats are unique to this area. Why this design?
We can get into areas that regular propeller boats with outboard motors cannot. These boats are designed to run real shallow, and that's what gives us a greater access. And it'll take you up close and personal and put you into a whole different world.
Yeah, there's definitely a lot to see everywhere you look. There's all kinds of different wildlife.
I mean, this lake right here, our population of alligators just on this lake alone is between 2,000 to 3,000. This area has the heaviest population of bald eagles out of the entire state of Florida. And we are pretty much the absolute central area for the snail kites, which is one of the most endangered birds of prey here in the United States. This is a big bucket list item for so many different people.
Awesome. Well, I feel like I got to check that off the list today, so thank you so much.
That was my pleasure. Thank you for coming out. I definitely appreciate you coming and riding with me.
Orlando's lakes are windows into the underground freshwater ocean. Giant sinkholes fed directly by the aquifer. Here at Lake Bryan, you can paddle, you can swim, or if you're like me, you can find a boat with some toys.
Lake Bryan is all natural, spring-fed lake, about 500 acres of water sports fun. A lot of families don't know about us, and we like to just introduce them to a new side of Orlando.
After meeting our instructor, we fired up some jet skis to explore the lake. Then it was time to try my hand at wake surfing. Let's do this.
Need your heels straight down into the ground. Arms straight, arms straight. Got Cori.
I think I get it now.
Yeah, that's good.
That was so fun. Yeah.
Turns out wake surfing is pretty similar to surfing in the ocean, but we'll let world champ Sean Silvera show us how it's done. This is Shingle Creek. It's a 23-mile waterway that marks the start of the Everglades. I'm about to get out on the water and explore some of this beautiful local nature. Good morning.
Good morning.
Thank you. I'm Cori.
Lori.
Oh, that's easy to remember.
Well, welcome to my office.
Thank you. I can't imagine a more beautiful office. So, Lori, who would you recommend this tour for?
This is for anyone who just wants peace and quiet.
And what's this little guy?
Oh, so that is actually a green heron. Those are so hard to spot.
What?
Yeah.
What is that?
Oh my gosh, so we have a beautiful wooden stork. When they're born, they are solid white. And as they get older, he'll start to molt the feathers off his head and neck area. He's actually pretty young, but I still see some feathers on his head.
As we paddled down the river, Lori prepared me to meet local celebrity Margaret.
So do you know the dangers of an alligator? So usually if you hear a hissing, that means we're too close.
Luckily, Margaret let us pass right on by as she was busy taking in the sun, sitting on the bank with her babies.
Those babies are about a year old, I would say. So the first 3 years of their life, they'll grow a foot long. And then after that, they'll never stop growing, but it'll be just a few inches every year.
We really saw a lot today in such a short time. Thank you so much for showing me this incredible ecosystem.
Absolutely, it's my pleasure.
Thank you. And the great part about exploring Shingle Creek is all the amenities that are right nearby. such as cabanas
And this lazy river.
You can't talk about Orlando without mentioning water sports. This is the wakeboarding capital of the world, and cable parks like Lake Nona are where everyone from first-timers to aspiring pros can come level up. And if you're not feeling a tow, you can enjoy the aqua park, the climbing tower, or a cold drink at the bar.
Behind us, we have our 6-tower system. It's basically being able to wakeboard, water ski, and kneeboard without the use of a boat. It takes you all the way around the lake, and if you fall anywhere along the lake, you can swim out to the side, get on the dock, and walk all the way back to the start.
For something like this to exist here, there must be quite a bit of a wakeboarding and water sports community here.
Wakeboarding is huge in Orlando, and we've seen a lot of those kids in this local community have turned into pros, and they're traveling around the world.
Wow.
It's pretty cool.
Yeah, it really speaks to the facility you guys have here.
Anyone can come and enjoy. It caters to everybody.
All right, let's get out there.
Let's go.
I gave it my all, but I think I'm gonna leave it to the experts to show us how it's done. Guys? Phew. We just took a short drive from Orlando. We are here at beautiful Silver Springs. We're gonna head out on some stand-up paddleboards and hopefully see some manatees.
So let's talk springs, shall we? The Florida aquifer is the largest aquifer system in the entire world. This vent right here is a magnitude 1 spring producing more than 65 million gallons of water production daily. 90% of drinking water in Florida is tapped from spring sources just like this one.
Crazy, freaking nature.
And this one's the next big spring in the park. It's 220 million gallons of water production daily. That's enough to fill an Olympic-sized swimming pool every 5 seconds. Right underneath us is one of the manatees released back from captivity.
Oh my gosh, it's right under me.
So manatees are part of the order Sirenia. They had a relative 47 million years ago that basically evolved into 2 different treks. The other trek is the elephant. You can see it in their sunken eyes. You can see it on the fingernails on their flippers.
I mean, it's unreal. I've never seen anything like this. We just finished our stand-up paddle tour of Silver Springs and it was so beautiful. We got to see all kinds of wildlife, including manatees, and I just love knowing that places like this exist. From the Everglades to the Springs, it's all connected. But what stayed with me the most was this side of Orlando. The people, the water, the stories. I came here curious and left with a real connection to this place. It's all right here in Orlando, just waiting to be discovered.